Off the fade. Once again, Marak, YP in the mother and building right there on the screen, man. We got Chrisean Rock, Blueface, right?
Yeah.
Usually when you see these two individuals, sometimes you think mess immediately. But
Alright, so as y'all know, I see that I follow my baby dad. I'm gonna work it out with my family, okay? For all the bullshit. Fuck everybody else for because everybody just everybody and
so she ended up following bro back and
alright, so
she cooling, man. She saying that I guess they finna work on their family and things like that, man. What you think about this, bro?
Man, I guess, man, that's what she feels she needs to do. I mean, I thought she learned her lesson, but she trying to do it for the family. That's cool. I
Right.
just hope she don't get no tattoos of in
I'm
different,
not seeing the one on that face, bro. Like the one on the face ain't really like showing dead ass. Like I don't know if she got that shit. Hold on. She might still have it, but like I'm not really seeing that motherfucker like that. No cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I ain't seen it in a minute. Normally if she would have got that shit removed, motherfuckers would have been on it and been made a post about it. And
Oh yeah.
Chrisean gets tattoos removed, whoop whoop type shit.
Exactly.
So I don't know, unless she just got some makeup over that motherfucker.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She lately it seems like she's always like somewhere or another covering that motherfucker up or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But if I'm Blueface, like I don't mind taking you back, but
yeah,
first of all, that tattoo needs to be there. If the tattoo's not there, that's gonna be an issue, right? And then, the other portrait as well needs to be there as well. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, the one on the neck, bro,
yeah.
needs to be there. Um, yeah, those two need to be there. That tooth needs to be gone. There's just things that there's prerequisites, bro. You know what I mean? That must
Yeah,
be fulfilled. Before we can just keep going and and things like that, baby. I've been locked up, so yeah, that needs to be there because the last I checked, you was chilling and sipping on Slurpees and shit with your new boo, right?
yeah.
And that's not on one accord with what I wanted going on, whenever I left. So yeah, bro. So there's gonna have to be shit done, man. For me to look at this as serious, if I'm Blueface, that wasn't the only situation that Chrisean has been in, since Blueface has been locked up. But at one point, it looked like she was trying to, be like the ride or die chick. She was staying at his house,
Yeah.
over there while the pops was there and shit. All of that type of shit, man. Um, but so I don't know what happened, man. But I don't know if I'm Blueface. I'm looking at. I'm not just taking bitches back, just to be taking bitches back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then you don't know what's going on with his other baby mama either. You know what I'm saying, or what they have going on. But I do think that a lot of times Blueface uses Chrisean as his marketing tool.
Oh yeah.
You know
She
what I mean?
the
Because
she the
yeah,
money maker.
she's the moneymaker. She has more followers. You know what I mean? I don't know if she having more money, um, but they can't. Neither one of them can make music without Blueface. Obviously, I mean, I think Chrisean been doing a little bit of something, but it ain't nothing to talk about without Blueface.
Yeah.
Especially his other baby mama. I forgot her name. I forgot her name. What's her name, bro?
Uh, Stewie. I'm, nah. Fuck, bro. I forgot her name for real though. I really forgot her real name. What her what other name she go by? I don't know, bro. I think it started with an A or something though.
Yeah. Okay, I just had it. Jaden Alexis. Shout
Yeah,
out to Keith because she the one who told me. Jaden Alexis. So
yeah,
Jaden Alexis can't make shit without Blueface. Okay? She can't do none of that shit without Blueface. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, so shout out to Blueface. I can't wait till he get home because I already know he got a whole lot to say, a whole lot to cook up. You know what I mean? And that part. But y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know what do y'all think about Chrisean and Blueface and things like that, man. You know, dead ass, man. I really want to know this.
Need to get that nigga in there bored too. That nigga just putting all type of crayons on his face and shit.
That shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Bro did have some questionable tats.
Niggas just in there. That niggas in there just playing on his face. Pause.
These niggas stupid, man. I don't think he should have done that, me personally, but you know, you can't tell them niggas shit, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. But I know he got a whole lot to say in this music shit. You know, I'm gonna see what he gonna come with, man. But I don't know what's gonna happen with the Chrisean Rock thing. It'll be nice and dope to see what they gonna do. You know how this shit gonna go, because it was a big circus, is what Blueface was calling it before he got locked up. You know what I mean? And so I like to see what's gonna be going on with the circus and shit. You know, whenever he get out. But anyway, man, let's move it on. Let me see. You seen hey man, y'all be sure to hit that like button. I see we got a lot of people tuned in right now. Y'all be sure to hit that damn like button, man, and subscribe button and all of that, especially if you ain't been over here. Kendrick Lamar, man, was out there in that Toronto, and I know you done heard a lot about that Toronto, bro. This is just one of the spots out there in Toronto where they were just in full celebration.
They got Caucasian people in there.
Yeah, you know, when the Caucasians is up in there, man. I mean, you know, there's a lot of Caucasians, first of all, in Canada, to be honest. But just the fact that they was up in there turning up to not like us. So just the fact that they doing the A minor shit, you know, right there, like to sing it is cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when you do certain parts of the song, it can get disrespectful, especially that particular part. I think that's pretty sensitive, you know, for Drake. And for it to be done in you know, in Canada, bro, is a whole nother thing, right? Yeah. So what's your take? Because you know, just like me, you know, you're a Drake fan. You know what I mean? So what do you think about, you know, Canada being on one accord with the dissing of Drake, bro?
Cause man, I don't really think too much of it. I just think Kendrick, you know, they just rocking with the wave right now. That's what's rocking the needle right now. So
right,
you just gotta go with the flow. I mean, I don't really think that Drake care about this, or that it's really like affecting him. As far as like, I don't really think he care about it, but he basically, you know, Kendrick has to do this because he said you gotta see it through, my boy. Like, you dissed the nigga. You said you was gonna be in Toronto and you was gonna go eat that shrimp fried rice wherever that place is you said in the song. So nigga, he gotta go see it through. So he just following up what he said he was gonna do. Because if he did do that, then niggas gonna be like, oh nigga, you ain't come and eat like you said you was gonna do when you was on tour. You were in the song.
Mustard did. Mustard did.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Mustard was there.
If any nigga that was gonna stand on to, you know, that wanted the attention, that needed the attention, I knew the Mustard was gonna do that.
Yeah, Mustard was there. I ain't gonna lie to you. You said that you don't really think he cares. My whole thing is I think he cares. Any nigga to sit up there, man, and go suing niggas, after a song like that comes out, oh yeah, this nigga cares. He cares that much to sit up there and put a lawsuit in place, before these niggas even stepped out of there. Stepped
Yeah.
out there in that Canada. You dig what I'm saying? So now I think this is what he was trying to avoid. However, he was not able to avoid it. So I believe he cares about it. And for a nigga to sit up there and pretty much disrespect you on your turf, how could you not give a fuck? You even had top 5, over there trying to act like he was opening up doors to look for bro. And I'm just like, man, leave that shit alone, bro. It's over, right, bro? Them niggas, they gone, bro. You're late. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, and shout out to top 5 because I like top 5, but
Yeah,
it's just
but
like, bro.
since you said top 5, I was just asking the question. I ain't ever heard a song from this nigga before. All I know is this nigga just the rapper, Canadian rapper, top 5. That's all I see when he be like on Instagram or whatever. I've never heard a song from this nigga.
Well, this is he's not song making. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro is putting shit up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell you about top 5. He one of them ones. But they went, checking doors and trying to see what was going on over there. I think after Kendrick and them had already then left and things like that, they were trying to, I don't know if that was a video. I don't know if that video was linked to this situation. So y'all get in the comment section and y'all let me know because I don't want to be saying the wrong shit, but they had put up videos basically saying that, top and showing video of top 5, like going to checking doors and seeing if he could get in, backstage and things like that, right? To get to Kendrick and them type shit, right? I don't know if that was linked to that, but y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know, did y'all see that shit, right? However, so, top 5 don't do the song making that. You're not really going to hear him on nobody's record. You might hear somebody rapping about some shit that he owned, but, he one of them ones. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to top 5. But he wasn't able to get to, Kendrick and them. And my whole thing is just let that nigga, let Kendrick and them do what they came to do, you know what I'm saying, and get the fuck on out of there. There's no reason to be, recording like of you trying to get to this nigga and try to find this nigga. There's no you know what I'm saying? There's just no reason to be even putting the laws on you, things like that anyway. That's what I was saying about that. But so that's who top 5. Shout out to top 5 and Kendrick. But I just want to say this, bro, about Kendrick. Kendrick went out there and popped it. You know what I'm saying? He went out there and he popped it, and it was pretty much legendary, bro. They still want this nigga. They want this nigga to come back right now. You know what I'm saying? No cap, bro. They want this nigga to come back right now. But that's a whole nother story. Anything else you want to say about this, bro?
Nah, man, they should just Drake. Just let this shit ride, bro. Pause. Like told your ass before, you suing shit, making shit worse. Just let the damage be done from the get go. Niggas wouldn't even be on it like that. So it is what it is, man. Like let this shit ride, bro. It's over with, anyways.
Do you think it's over with?
I feel like the beef shit, like it ain't gonna be no more dissing songs now. Nigga might throw a shot or two like later on in one of their songs they make or something, but as far as like the actual dissing back and forth on a whole diss song, that shit is over with.
Right on. Well, there you have it, man. Marak, YP, we out. We got to get up off of that. You dig? Let's get on something different real quick. There's a whole lot going on out there with that Yayo and that Peso.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's just been a lot going on. I don't know what's really going on. Let's see if we can see what's going on, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button as we get up into this right now. What did you see anything regarding, these two?
Only thing I seen was, I seen Yayo go live popping his shit, talking about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to repeat none of that shit that he said, but he was like, yeah, check on your homie and shit like that. I was trying
Yeah.
to do some digging to see like what's really going on. Cause you know, Yayo do just be going live and he be spazzing.
Yeah, that one thing about that nigga Yayo, boy, he don't give a fuck.
You
You
don't
know,
care
that's one thing.
what time of day it is, he gonna go live and he gonna spaz.
Yeah, when he
Look at me, it's 5 in the morning. This nigga over here spazzing, going live.
yeah,
Nigga said, I don't care. Hey, top of the morning.
nah, for real.
They gonna get this. I don't care.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. What you think about Peso? You know, have you ever listened to any of his music?
Nah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't listened to none of this shit before.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really listen. I'm gonna keep it a bit. I don't really
Hold on.
listen to it.
We got it.
Oh, bad. Oh yeah, we got the team. Got it. Cause we can't hear nothing right now.
Yeah. Did you hear it?
Nah, we ain't heard it. Nah, I couldn't hear nothing.
Oh shit. Let's get on it. Hold on. My bad. I thought y'all was listening to it.
Nah,
Hold
I
on.
ain't hear nothing. I can hear it now. Yeah.
Hey, Peso. Yeah, call and check on your homie in the feds. Yeah, he ain't looking too good, bitch. Yeah, stop playing with me, man. From the streets to the penitentiary on that nigga. Can't be fucked with, nigga. Puss ass nigga. Pick him up. Hey, Peso.
So,
Yeah.
bro, on that bullshit, man. You know, he on that bullshit. When you see bro doing shit like that, yeah, he's on bullshit.
He said he on that bullshit.
Yeah.
Nah,
He on that bullshit.
he on Damon time.
No, you better believe it, bro. He on that shit right now, man, and I don't know, man. Y'all gotta let me know, bro, what y'all think about this here. You know, y'all gotta let me know what you think about this. You know, it's getting crazy out here. You know, with this,
Yeah.
it's getting very crazy. We got to use this particular picture right here, but yeah, man. As far as rap, what I will say is, man, because both of them are good. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are good. But if I had to give it to one, I'd have to, I don't know, man. I'd probably have to go with Yayo, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as like who's the better rapper.
Yeah.
You know, I'd have to give it to Yayo. But who's more consistent? I'd have to give it to Peso. You know what I'm saying? Like this, just keeping it all the way real. He's more consistent. He's going to give you, you know, consistent music. He's constantly putting out bangers. I think right now Peso has an album out that, you know, I want to definitely check out, see what that thing is hitting for. But he definitely has an album out right now, and it is called Picante Sauce.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all sit up there, man, and go check that out, man, because, you know, right now that is being played, you know, right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Bro definitely got some of that heat. I don't know if you knew, bro. He definitely got some of that heat. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it in here.
Okay, cool. Let's listen to it.
I just walked up out the house with that shit on like Chrisean. We just chopping out the doctors gonna come have the head wrap. Tryna hop right out that car and walk son down the head tap. I got white girl in the chart, they tryna say I.
Yeah. Hold on.
That 2 fan, like new jeans, 2 cup money, nigga broke in the bitch and I stand on that. Every day of the week, I'm brand new rent. Just call his friends and box him in with a box on the blick, nigga, ain't no rent. When I hop in the wheel, count brand new man. In the brand new car and the chain is straight. I style.
Hey, that nigga got some of that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on him, man. Don't sleep on him.
Got 2 fans, like no jeans, 2 cup money. Nigga broke in the bitch and I stand on that. Every day of the week, count brand new money. Just call his friends and box him in with a box of the blick, nigga, ain't no rent. Wanna hop in the whip, count brand new money. And the brand
Hey, that nigga on that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Shout out to Peso. Peso. Right now, man, y'all be sure to go and check out that new picante sauce, bro. That shit hot. Is out right now. Be sure to go check that shit out. Okay. These niggas got this shit going right now. Y'all heard what Yayo said, man. He said that, there's some shit going on, man, in them feds right now, and that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just what he said, and we ain't here to make the news. We just sit up there, man, and report the news and things like that. But I gotta keep it all the way a stack. Peso got some hot shit out right now. All right. And I'm definitely about to go check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
that shit, hey, you know what I'm saying? Listen, for a nigga to be sitting up there beefing with you, you know what I'm talking about, you must got some heat. Cause a nigga ain't gonna sit up there and put, their energy, right, on a peon, on a nigga that ain't really talking about nothing. Cause that's a lot of niggas that be saying this and saying that in the comment sections and things like that. So for you to sit up there, man, and put your focus on this nigga, he must got some heat, on the as far as this rap shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that'll be some real good music, just keeping it all the way a stack. All of the street shit, I'm not here to promote. I could give a damn about what happened in the feds. I can give a damn about, everything outside of it. But as far as some lyrical, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, I think that this would be great for the both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
Yeah.
always good music, that comes out of, I wouldn't necessarily put it in beef music, but I'll say like, just some lyrical back and forth, right?
Yeah.
As far as somebody getting killed and things like that, I don't condone that at all. In fact, I'm hoping that none of that comes out of this, and that both of them can sit up there, man, and get some good money out this shit. You know what I mean? And they could put their creativity in their studio and give us some good music out of this. That's what I'm very much hoping for. Um, so that's what I'll say on that. But shout out to the both of them. Shout out to Yayo. Shout out to Peso man on this, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Man.
move it on.
Like, hey, y'all just bring some music, bro. Like, you can rap, nigga. Just get to the music, brother. That's
You
where
did.
we trying to get music, brother. You can really, that boy can really spit, though.
Who, Yayo?
Yeah, he can really spit, bro.
Oh yeah,
And
nah, for real. Yayo got that, bro. I ain't gonna lie
just,
to you.
he just more consumed with that street shit right now
Yeah, and
instead
and
of just, but
I'm not
that's,
gonna lie to you. If you lose a partner, and what I'm saying,
yeah,
you never know how a nigga is feeling. You know what I'm saying,
yeah,
motherfucker feel like you know what I'm saying, you about to kill him or this, that, and the third. Niggas is trying to kill him regardless. It You never know what type of giant, what I'm saying, might come out of you. So at the end of the day, I can't say that I understand where bro is coming from because I've never been there. But what I
yeah,
will say is that, I get it. Like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like if a nigga take one of my niggas, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be feeling a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying, as well, depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be willing to, you just never know, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I can't say that I understand where bro coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, that's to say that I understand his emotions and things like that. And I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a spot that I don't want to ever be in. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
prayers to go Yayo. If anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm wishing him blessings and what I'm saying, spiritual covering. You know what I mean? Spiritual protection. You dig what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, uh, that's a scary life.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. To be having to look over your shoulders and you know what I mean, bro. That's just, niggas talk this and talk that in comment sections, bro. But that shit ain't nothing to be glorifying, bro. They don't know what niggas have to deal with, bro, at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning and shit like that, and you trying to get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can think of is how niggas is trying to sit up there and take you out. Bro, niggas don't want to be in positions like that. So I
Yeah,
advise anybody that is, you know what I mean, wanting to push beef narratives and things like that, bro, to think about that. You know what I mean? Because none of that shit is cool. Dying ain't nothing cool about dying. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Like that ain't. I don't understand how niggas be like ready to die. Here you tell me, like nigga, you don't got shit to do tomorrow. Like
Yeah,
you ain't got like nigga, you don't plan on you know what I mean, taking care of shit, knocking shit out these next few years and 10 years. You don't want to be here, bro. Like you don't got no goals for like being here in the next 10. You know what I mean? Like 20, bro. Like what the fuck? So I'm not pushing that, but good music. Oh yeah, let's do that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I respect that. But shout out to the both of these guys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. What you got, YP?
I had this fat back nasty ass nigga. Uh, Dave Blunt calls out 50 Cent for speaking on Ye. He said your baby mama was getting pooped on and peed on. Hold this
Oh
L, stop
Lord.
and stop riding dick. Pause.
Oh Lord.
So I'm gonna keep it a bean. Two things could be true at once. So, this could be true about 50 Cent baby mama, but you right, nigga, you riding on Ye nuts too. So, like, what are you doing? And then I'm gonna just keep it G. This is not the nigga that you really want to pick at. I'm just keeping it. You know how 50 operate. Once you throw a shot out there, it's up and it's
Oh
up
yeah.
there. And
Yeah,
so
50 don't care.
I really don't think yo big nasty mashed potato built ass should be opening your mouth about these type of situations because you got your own battles that you dealing with yourself. I seen you come on stage and you got a ventilator and all that shit, and you sit on stage on the chair and you perform. I mean, your music is ass. Uh,
Right.
White people, the only white suburban kids like your music. And then I was gonna give you a pass to just like, nah, let that boy do what he do and make money. But then you went outside your fat ass way and was trying to influence Caucasians to say the N word with the hard
Ooh.
ER at your show.
He did do that.
Nigga, you when you did that, nigga, I was like, oh nah, you don't get no pass now. So I think you need to shut your fat nasty ass up and focus on your health, bro, and worry about some shit that really concern you. Cause I really don't. You don't want this, but no battle with this shit, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, like Ye really don't care about you. Like we already seen some posts where he had got mad and went on his tangent and started talking shit about you, but he thought you had did something, but you didn't. So
So,
stop, nigga. This ain't the battle for you, bro. Just sit this one. Like you literally can't do anything but sit down anyway. So just sit this one out, bro.
now I gotta sit up there and keep it all the way 100. You know what I mean? On the platform. And Ye has definitely stepped in and taken care of Dave Blunt. In fact, you know, he
Fine.
has gotten him a trainer. Okay. Um, Dave Blunt has definitely been sitting up there getting into that gym. Now, as far as that hard ER thing that he was doing, I don't know if he was telling them to do that. I think he was trying to tell them to say nigga. Either way, you know what I'm saying? This is not um this ain't a pass that you able to give out. Nigga, you who gave you the license, you know what I mean, to give niggas a you know what I mean, to you know, who gave you the license, right? To allow white people to say nigga. Like nigga, if you don't sit your ass down or stay
Yeah.
down, like YP said, you already said it. But anyway, but shout out to, Dave Blunt's, you know what I'm saying, in his health journey. Um, now, he wasn't
Yeah.
lying though about the whole Diddy,
Yeah. Just
Daphne
I ain't want to cut you off. Make sure you get healthy, brother, because I'm all about getting healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chubby nigga myself, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still healthy, getting my shit right. But all I said about that nigga was jokes. But yeah, I do hope bro get healthy and get this shit on. You know,
right on. Now, glad you cleared that up.
Had to do a little PR.
You did. 50, Daphne, Diddy is another thing that he wasn't lying about. You know, and I'm not gonna stay on this topic too long because you guys can go ahead on the platform and you guys can see what's already been said. Okay, I didn't even see this comment somebody had said earlier about Blueface, but we'll show that here in a minute. Matter of fact, y'all go look at the video, you know what I'm saying, that was dropped about 50, Daphne, and Diddy. It's on the platform right now. Okay, I'm not even about to sit up there and and do all of that. You know, we've already done all of that on the platform. Okay.
Look at that nigga, bro. Look at the photo, bro. Look at that nigga Diddy eyes, bro.
Diddy something else. Lately, they've been giving this nigga the worst. They've been putting up the worst pictures of Diddy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You want to know what I think he was at his when I think that nigga Diddy was at his nastiest, raunchiest time was when he was when he had this phase going on. When pull the photo up. I know he was on all type of bullshit when he had this hairstyle. And you can't I know it. Yeah.
Show me that. I can't even see it.
Hold up. Pull it up, bro. Oh shit. Hold up. Damn, bro. It won't let me just go to a straight picture. I want to do some extra shit. Hold on. I'm on it right now. Trying to get that.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Let me say that, man.
All right, so we got to move on, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That nigga with Diddy had that mohawk.
Yeah, we got to get down to this real quick because we had a commenter that ended up putting Blueface had a chance and been going away a minute. He need to get himself together, and he's crazy as hell. If we get back with the demon, I hope he don't let her keep blocking her blessings. Okay, Miss Bridget.
Who's we?
That's just what she said. You did. So shout out to Miss Bridget. I agree. You know what I'm saying? She said that she don't want, Blueface getting in the way of Chrisean's blessings.
Yeah.
You did?
I agree too. But Chrisean gotta want that for herself too. So if she chooses to go back and deal with what she said to Damon, then she gotta want it for herself first. She gotta make that choice. We can.
And I think it's been a very hard choice because that is her baby daddy and things like that. And I think that it has been a very hard choice for her to make. However, you're right. She do need to make that for herself. And it's, when niggas be giving that jail talk, I think it's kind of hard to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? There's some good jail talk going on and shit like that. So
good
that's her baby daddy. Yeah, that's her baby daddy too. So, sometimes you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think this is just one of those situations. We just got to let it play its part.
Bro, and that doing that green dye here and there. Yeah, I've been going to therapy. I've been talking to that lady. We gotta get good God in our life. We gonna be good. We gonna do it right.
Yeah, we gonna do it right this time. We gonna get married.
Yeah.
All that shit, man. Let's see, man.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear now, fam.
No, you can't hear. I thought you could hear it. Well, she ended up basically sending a letter to him, pretty much saying how she wants him back. She ready to go back to the house. She's sorry for everything. Uh, you know what I mean? She said she promised and all of that type of shit.
What is
I don't know.
I'm I'm not understanding. What did she do wrong? What's she apologizing for?
Shit, I don't. I guess for having that nigga.
Oh, okay. So we gonna
You
feed
know what I'm saying?
into she gonna feed into the nigga ego, I guess. So that's why she apologizing. Oh, hey man, what's her name? Bridget. I feel like we all want this for Kashawn, but with that apology, she making her apology. She apologizing for living her life. I feel like she gonna go right back to that man. I hope, bro. All we can hope for is that bro change, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all we can hope for, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And shit, we at this point we need to hope she change.
Shit,
Because
for real.
she's a motherfucker that keep on going back to his ass. You know, we need to hope for her motherfucking ass to change. But like again, I mean, we're gonna pull this back up real quick, and I'm gonna just show y'all before we wrap this up. Um, this is the individual that she was just with. Okay, at this point, we don't know if Blueface is going to forgive her, bro. If I'm Blueface, like I said, you must have the tats. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like no tats, you can't come back. Hey, you talking about? Uh, she probably need. Somebody said that. I guess she didn't realize that bills don't pay themselves. Uh, so I don't know, man. That is what they said. Somebody said she can't even go to jail in peace. Nurse, she's out again.
Hey, for real though, she out again.
Man, Blueface need to stay far away as possible from her and George Barkley, baby. They stupid, man. They are stupid, man.
Bro, leave the baby out of it, bro.
Oh God. All that holy talk was for the birds, huh? Women switch up more than the season, swear to God. And this woman is a joke, man.
Nah, bro, I'm not trying to laugh at that baby that Charles Barkley with the dog. Come on, man.
No, that shit was
Hey,
dead. Them
leave the
niggas
baby
stupid,
out of
man. Yeah, leave the baby out of it,
leave
bro.
the baby out of it.
Like, they stupid as hell. But I actually like Chrisean Rock. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I'm wishing her the best in this situation, and hoping that she comes out on top, bro. Cause
What happened to that
shit,
Yahweh she was speaking on?
I don't know.
Guess she ain't on it no more.
Well, Yahweh is one of them things that you always got to be on
Yeah.
because Yahweh is God. So I advise anybody and everybody, to always stay on that. But sometimes we fall short of Yahweh's glory. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we do. So I feel like you know, this is just I wouldn't say that this is just one of the things. Everybody have to go through trials and tribulations, and I think that she's just going through one of them. But I do believe that she's sincere in her walk with Yahweh.
Yeah.
But I just think that I don't know. Females, bro, they be going through all type of things. She's young, still got shit to learn too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Shout out to Chrisean, man. Uh, Before we get up out of here, we're gonna sit up there, man, and tap in with Boosie Boo. I don't know if you can see this, but bro getting some good seasoning on. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? And
Lord.
he's serious as a heart attack. You know what I mean? With that seasoning, you dig? And I'm gonna just say this: there's a whole lot of y'all out there that's barbecuing today, and be sure to season that meat. Okay? Be sure to sit up there and season that motherfucking meat. That's all I wanted to say. But hold on,
Wow,
YP.
Boosie be when he put all that I'm seeing that nigga put about a pound of sugar in his spaghetti one time. I said that is
Yeah,
crazy. What this nigga on?
bro, don't be giving a damn. Um, yeah, you got Ray J and Orlando on the screen.
Oh yeah. Lando Brown says Ray J let him smoke weed at his house at 13 years old without his mother's permission. I think we got an audio. Let me see.
Doesn't understand this. He was
Can you hear it?
Yeah,
over his house when I was 13 and smoked weed against my mother's
Nah, it ain't playing. Hold on.
permission. Come on, Ray J.
Nah, I had a 10. Hold up.
I can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it, man.
You are the dope man. You sold Whitney the death bag. You
He's stupid, bro.
come on, man. You're the dope man.
Oh, man.
You want to go to the courthouse butt naked, Ray J. Ray J,
That nigga
you
crazy,
saying stuff
bro.
like that so it could be
Yeah, I mean, I believe it though, cause Ray J one of them. Ray J one of them ones. He just be on any type of shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Always
believe
have
it.
been.
He probably had some hoes over there for him too. Low key, shit.
Oh
But
God,
this
you
ain't
never
even
know,
that.
man.
This ain't even. This is funny though. These two niggas are hilarious though together. I mean,
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you.
cause they gonna try to out troll each other.
Exactly.
I don't think nobody on the planet Earth can out troll Orlando because he gonna take it to the limit. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think nobody can outtroll Orlando. Orlando will sit up there and start making it seem like you done got in his ass before and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah.
nigga there don't give a damn.
Get
So
no
you can't.
fuck.
Yeah, he gives zero fucks. That nigga, he will make it seem like you gay as shit, bro, and niggas will believe him because that nigga crazy. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
no.
Like,
Then he gonna tell you on the back end the check cleared, so that's all that
yep,
matters.
yeah, facts, facts. Um, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie to you. Both of them
Uh,
niggas look like they be on drugs. You know
man,
what I'm saying?
Ray J be on that shit, dog. He's a I feel like he's a functioning, like a well functioning drug addict. That's just me. I
I think so too.
just allegedly though. We gotta put that out there. Just
I t-
allegedly.
yeah, allegedly, I think he looks like a good functioning drunk. You know, is what I've always thought of
Oh
Ray J,
yeah,
man.
drunk, yeah.
Yeah, he is a drunk, allegedly. You know, but the big question has been popping up, and I just got to keep it all the way a stack. What do you guys think, man? Do y'all think that Ray J gave Whitney Houston that death sack, or did she already have a death sack near, and that's what took her out? Y'all let me know. Uh, please let me know because they were always saying that Ray J was one of the last niggas, that was with Whitney Houston. And he was around Whitney. I don't know why he was around Whitney. Obviously, he was piping her out. If I was Ray J, I would have been piping her out. But, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been, supplying her with no damn drugs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no, hell no. You know what I'm saying, man? I would have been over there just piping Whitney out, man, and just having me some fun. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Whitney. Just keeping it all the way a stack. But I don't know, man. Ray J, he never got questioned, I don't think. Like niggas never really pushed that narrative, I guess, too strong. So, whatever transpired, this nigga got off. But he's in different niggas' mouths in the Diddy case. where they're saying that he pretty much supplied drugs, like he was one of them niggas that was, pulling up with the drugs. You
I wouldn't
know,
doubt it.
he he, I don't know, bro. He probably do be on that good snow, with the shit that he be saying. But I wouldn't put it past, bro. But y'all got to get in the comment section, man. Do y'all think he had something to do with Whitney's death?
The Norwoods are terrible people. That's all I'm gonna say. Brandy Norwood, Willie Ray Norwood, they are terrible niggas in the industry, bro. I've heard
Hold on.
allegedly about shit about Brandy and Whitney Houston. They saying allegedly the conspiracy was that,
Willie Norwood and who?
Brandy Norwood and Willie Ray Norwood are Jr. are terrible people in the industry, bro. Like dead ass, bro. Brandy and Ray J, nigga. If they was never in this industry, bro, shit would have been a whole lot better, bro. Like
For real?
Whitney would probably still be alive, bro.
Damn.
They got it's a conspiracy they said like about Brandy and Whitney and shit. People used to blame Brandy for Whitney passing and shit. Like saying she had something to do with that shit. But the way that them niggas operate, like Ray J and Brandy, like it's tough to not believe it though. Terrible
I don't
people,
know,
bro.
bro. You think that Brandy might have had something to do with the death of Whitney?
That was a conspiracy they used to say. You know how they be talking about the Illuminati and all that other shit. But
Yeah.
I just feel like if the Norwoods, Brandy and Ray J are terrible industry people, bro. Like they always fucking some shit up, bro. Or they always bringing some wild ass shit, bro. For real. And you ain't gonna hear from Brandy because Brandy stopped doing the industry shit because she became a mom and she would do her family. Now we just stuck with Ray J. And Ray J goddamn me about damn near 46. I don't know, he in his 40s and he's still doing little silly ass shit just so he can try to stay relevant. So that's just what this is, bro. Them Norwoods are wild, bro.
Damn, bro. That shit crazy, man. Y'all hit that like button, man, and subscribe button. Y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about this, man. This shit here, it didn't got out of hand. This is just a part one, you know what I mean, of this Whitney, Brandy, Ray J, the Norwoods. The next one we will have a little bit later on today, so be sure to sit up there, man, to tune in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, you know what I mean? Hit that like button, hit that bell so that you get the notifications whenever we go live. We got so many people subscribing right now that a lot of people are not getting the notifications. Hit that bell, to ensure that you get the notification. Some of y'all are not hitting that bell. That's why y'all not getting the notification.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, man, with that being said, man, I think I'm out of here, bro. You got anything else to say, bro?
Hell nah, just tap in. Like bro said, tap in. Oh, shut up.
I guess not. We out. You did. Y'all got to make sure to sit up there, man, and tap in. I got a whole lot going on with my computer going on right now. So they want us to
Oh
stay on
no.
here longer, bro. Get up out of here. I think that's the reason why it ain't no
Are they in the comments?
Happy Father's Day to all, man, of the fathers